Hey guys, Cloudy here with Hiatus Player reacts to A Winter's Night Lazzo by Genshin Impact. Last I played, Raiden Shogun just got released and my love for the game was sort of waning. I just whaled $100, got her, then dipped and haven't played since. But with the recent release of 3.0 and Sumeru, I got kind of motivated again by my friends and my own community to play the game, and here I am. Without further ado, let's check it out. Chess.
The sages
oh my god.
Themselves to be all-knowing.
Please don't be any other Kingdom Hearts.
Alone are wise to the virtue in those acts of folly. In this war, not even a single pawn may be spared. Because
is that Cryo or Anemo? And wait, that's the Anemo Genosis and the Geogenosis, right? I know I got spoiled already that Signora dies, but I still don't know how she dies.
We are gathered here today to remember our dear comrade. In honor of her sacrifice, all work should halt for half a day as the nation
only half a day?
Merely half a day?
Signor,
people say the Northland Bank's true currencies are blood and tears. But
Signora got like 2 Genosis, almost 3, out of all the Harbingers.
Rosalyne died in a foreign.
Yeah, she did.
But you heartless businessmen and dignitaries always with a convenient excuse to remain
I know her. I know her.
Homeland.
I've seen artwork.
Hope to understand. So why don't you keep your mouths shut? We don't want to make the children cry.
Hey, come on now. Even I don't think this is the right time or place.
I knew he was going to be there. This is all the Harbingers, right?
Utterly risible.
Though her methods tarnished her honor, Loafalta's sacrifice is a great pity.
Loafalta? Is that her Fatui name?
Hinder our progress.
But I thought it was like the Fair Lady.
But Dottore, what of Scaramouche and the Gnosis from Inazuma?
Conventional
Scaramouche? I thought it was Scaramouche.
Cannot be rationally comprehended. After conquering
so this is a doctor, right? I think this is the same one who went to Mondstadt years ago, right? Or am I being stupid?
To end tonight's
wait, isn't this number 1?
Right now,
this is
no
Jester.
Let
this
every
is
worthy sacrifice be carved in ice.
Oh,
with this nation endure for all time.
That's nice. That's a wallpaper right there. That's a wallpaper right there.
Will seize authority from the gods.
Yes, yes. I really like the live 2D animation style they got here. This is all done in live 2D cubism, I think.
Absolute peace.
Oh.
Such is the gift from the Tsaritsa. Such is Her Majesty's benevolence.
Oh. Oh, they buried her in her mausoleum now. In ice.
Layer upon layer of ice. But Rosalyne, I promise you,
Oof.
Your final resting place will be the entirety of the old world.
Ooh. Rosa.
I must say,
Lena.
you're looking very young today, Doctor.
You know very well that I do not take that as a compliment.
So, where's the segment in the prime of his life, then?
He's busy with a little experiment.
Wait, isn't that... Wait, is that the one in Mondstadt? No. That's not the tree in Mondstadt. It's... Okay, yeah. It's a tree in Sumeru.
Okay, Master Tighnari!
So the doctor is gonna be our next villain.
What was that?
Oh, that was really good. Alright, so what I gather from that is Sumeru obviously just got released. Doctor, the Dottore will be the main villain, Because we had something along the lines in Mondstadt, it was the Fatui in La Signora. In Leeway, it was Signora slash Child, leaning towards Signora. In Azuma, had more Scaramouche, I believe, and La Signora, and she died in Azuma, I think. That's from spoilers. I still haven't gotten that far yet. I'm still trying to catch up right now after hiatus, but yeah, let's go take a replay back. There were some really cool things. Okay, so I think the chess piece, obviously that pawn right there is La Signora. Or Rosalyne, let's just call her Rosalyne. That's her name. But what's interesting right here is we get the Geogenosis. Yeah, is that the Anemo Genosis? Or is that the Cryo? Because it has a shade of blue. I think it's the Anemo one, because those are the only two Genosis that we have. Like they said before, Scaramouche has the Electro Genosis from Inazuma. What I interpret from this, by the way, is this is supposed to be a cathedral slash mausoleum, right? And you see all the Fatui members standing, and there's chairs here. What I would assume is, like they said before, half a day of mourning for Rosalyne. And then they have all these decorations, all that fancy stuff. I think, a lot of people might not agree with this take. The Fatui aren't 100% evil, and Shiznaya isn't 100% evil. They actually care for their people. And I think, last I remember, the lore with the Tsuritsa was I believe Shiznaya was the land of peace and love, but she had to harden her heart in a case of ice to do what must be done and all that stuff. And I think that's really cool. I think they have their own way of showing respect and love. And I think that's really nice. And I'm gonna shut up.
We are gathered here today to remember our dear...
I don't know officially their names, but they called this guy the mayor. This creepy lady singing, I really like her voice, but she seems to be kind of, oof. If we're talking about delusions and hiding your face, that's like you can see a little bit, but it's covering it. That's really cool. I don't know about the glasses. I understand you don't need a sign that you use delusions, but yeah, this person's the mayor. Mayor. I think they're in charge of the bank and finances. Super rich. I look at the color of his eyes, yellow. He might use a geo element. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I'm just being stupid. This person has purple, so I would assume they're electro, right? This one's an electro main. Everything's purple. Light blue eyes, unknown. Light blue eyes, so cryo, but this person has a yellow face. So possibly Geo? I don't know. I don't know the lore between these two. Is that supposed to be another human being, or is that like a? I see like the little cog. So is that like a mechanical thing or like a hybrid?
What of Scaramouche and the Gnosis from Inazuma?
And then light blue thing, everything. I would assume is cryo. What I know from Dottore is from the comics. I think I saw him all the way back in Mondstadt with the whole Diluc thing. But he looks, I think, so different. Maybe I'm being dumb. And everyone knows this person, the Jester. The #1 head honcho of the Fatui, man. This is insane. I like him. Yes. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Scaramouche 10, Rosalyne 11. Yeah, 11. What I remember from this is, all I remember is Rosalyne, when she was burning, he's the one who gave her the cryo delusion, I believe, to calm her flames so she wouldn't wither out and die.
In the name of Her Majesty Tsaritsa, we will seize authority from the gods.
I think this has been explained beforehand. I think it's been explained beforehand that the whole point of the Tsuritsa getting all the Genosis is to do, probably unite all the powers to, I believe, deal with Celestia or the unknown god. So that's interesting. I don't know how that incorporates with Dainsleif plans, though. And yeah, this is peace from the land of love. Yes, ironic. Yeah, and then this is them burying Rosalyne here. Rosa. So when did they say, your final resting place will be the entirety of the old world? I believe the old world is the current state of Teyvat in the entire world. including the, I don't know if it's including the Archons or the Gods, because they were in friendly terms with Zhongli, somewhat. So I don't know what the Saritsa is doing, the Cryo Archon. It's really interesting. I wonder if there's going to be a way for us to know all the Archons gathering together, because, you know, we've never seen Archons. Last I remember, I haven't seen Archons truly interact with one another. Maybe Zhongli and Venti, but that's like on a stretch, a huge stretch. So we'll see. I think there was maybe a trailer with all of them, or maybe it was fan art. I forgot. I'm confusing the two just for the amount of love this game has. I'm going to be saving my wishes until I find a character I really like. I haven't watched the trailer, so maybe I will. But yeah, feel free to recommend any guides, lores, trailers, or if you guys can make a list, like what order to watch them, so I could understand it better. Or like a refresher course in the history up until Leeway, because I still remember all the way in the end until Leeway from Mondstadt, but not too much fine details. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Lates.